Repaints. Ah, here's a question. Repaints. Now, repaints have been going on since G1. Obviously, you've got Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp. So, they've been around since Transformers have been around. But my opinion on repaints is, providing there is a good enough excuse for it, I will happily pick up the repaint. Perfect example, Sunstreaker and Sideswipe. Yes, they remoulded the head, but it was the twins. You could understand why they did it like that. You can understand why it was repainted and released. There's of course, again, the Seekers. You've got Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp. You can understand why they do them. There is a reason behind it. There is a character behind it. What I don't like is repaints for the sake of repaints. You'll get a repaint. Classic example. Well, not classic example, but an example. The Sideswipe, Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe, has been repainted for Revenge of the Fallen Swerve, who's not been in the movie. He might have been in the comics, I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember seeing him in either the American or the British stuff, so I don't think he has been. But they did remould his head. Now, fair enough, they remould his head, but there's nothing there about him. He's just a remake of a toy with a new head, and that it's the same toy, just a different head. There's nothing there. There's nothing that interests me in it. I haven't picked it up. I haven't bought it. So yeah, changing the head's a good thing. However, it's got to be done for a particular reason. There's no point changing the head. When they brought out Starscream, there was no point changing Skywarp's head. It would have been pointless. If they'd have changed his head, would it have really made a difference? So now the repaints that are out there, the BotCon stuff, the Collectors Club stuff, going back to the Sunstreaker mould, we've got what have we got now? We've got the BotCon Night Beating Punch, again remoulded head, nice toy. And then of course there is the remould head version, the BotCon set, StunterCon. His name escapes me at the moment. So I quite like that toy. I don't know why. Something about it. I don't know whether it's the mould. I like the mould. I do like that mould. So I can see why. However, another good one. The Rodimus into Wild Rider. I wish they put a bit more effort into it. I don't have the toy, but it's just Hot Rod Rodimus, whatever you want to call it. It's Hot Rod repainted, and of course, Wild Rider looks nothing like Hot Rod. So why would he look like that? I mean, the car design. I don't even think the car design's right either. So a repaint for the sake of a repaint, I don't like. However, when they put the effort in to do the repaint and make it, whether it be classics, I suppose mainly classics, the repaints were going on here because they're following from the G1, which is what I tend to collect more of. If they're going to do it, it's got to be a new. I agree, it's got to be a new head, or there's got to be a point for the new head. They can't just willy-nilly put on a new head, and it just doesn't. Again, I'm going back to the Swerve point. I don't see the point in it. I have not bought it. I probably won't buy it unless I see it really cheap. I've no interest in getting the toy. However, when Sideswipe came out, after I had Sunstreaker, yes, they remoulded the head, they repainted it. I hunted that thing down on Amazon because I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm miffed that I missed out on the Punch Count Punch by a day. That kind of pissed me off a little bit. So there are times when they can do repaints and they will be perfect. They will be absolutely perfect, and I can understand why they do it, because they made a mould, and they want to make more money off the same mould. You know, Optimus Prime into Ultra Magnus into Nemesis Prime it's going to happen no matter what. Same with Starscream is going to be turned into Thundercracker, going to be changed into Skywalker. It is going to happen. But doing it for the sake of doing it with any other toy is pointless. I mean, the Universe Brawn. Brawn, if I remember rightly, was repainted into Outback in G1. I may be mistaken. I think I'm right. I may be mistaken. But would the Classics Brawn work as a Classics Outback? I don't think it would. I mean, there might be people out there that think it would work. If it works for you, it works for you. But personally, it just doesn't work for me. So repaints can be good, but they can also be terrible.